Wow. What a thriller. What a thriller. I'm absolutely breathless right now. I don't know what to say. My expectation was zilch before the game. Zilch. I expected Man City to win, maybe a 2-1, 2-0. And the first half looked like that's what's going to happen, right? The Man City were absolutely dominant. But what did we just experience? What a game, right? What a game. As the game wore on, after the first half, a dominant first half, Jeremy Doku was absolutely unplayable, right? Was unplayable throughout the first 45 minutes. He was unplayable throughout the entire 90 minutes, right? Ran with the ball, dribble. He was the player that Manchester City funneled the passes and chances to. Was exceptional. Got the goal, magnificent finish. That was the story of the first half. Man City didn't really create a lot of chances, but they had possession of the ball. They held onto the ball. They trapped Everton in. Everton couldn't come out. They tried multiple times. Even when they get the ball and they look up, there's nobody. Man City will get the ball back in 5 to 10 seconds, and it's just over and over and over ball retention between Cherky, Nico Gonzalez, and Bernardo Silva. They held onto the ball. The Manchester right back, I can't remember his name, was absolutely marauding on that right hand side constantly. Overlaps on the laps, overlaps on the laps. Nobody could live with them. Everton couldn't live with Man City in the first half. The only thing that was missing is the chance creation. Right, they didn't create a lot of chances. Shecky had a chance the first 10 minutes. There was ball flashing across the box. Nico Riley is underlapping ability. Sensational. This guy knows when to move, how to move, the cutbacks, but either a little bit too short, a little bit too long, couldn't find the man, and the first half ended. People will say, could Everton have gotten a red card? Probably not. I think that was an orange card. That would be too harsh if the referee had given a red card in that very moment. So I think it's an orange card, right? Second half, City came back in and the game was different. There was more energy from Everton. They were pushing up, pushing high, trying to push Man City back, and they started playing better, right? They snapped into tackles. There was grit, there was determination, there was fight, there was energy. It's almost like they wanted to show out in front of their fans, right? But at the end of the day, the goal didn't come from a moment of magic or a moment of incredible imagination. It came from a moment of error from nobody else but Maguire. This is a player that I absolutely rate, right? A player that I rate at the very upper echelon of centre backs in the league. I think top five centre backs in the league. Maguire is there, right? In the last 2 years, it's been sensational signing for Manchester City. But what did you do? A short back pass to uh Donnarumma. And just before that, Donnarumma made a point blank save from India, right? Reminiscent of Min Song's missed chance for Tottenham against Manchester City 2 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, this moment again, we've lost that moment. But they made an error. Yeah, Barry smashed the ball into the net. From that moment, for the next 20 minutes, Manchester City were playing like chicken in headlights, right? You could see the pressure. It was absolutely palpable. You couldn't hide it. It was so obvious that these people were under pressure. They didn't know how to react. They didn't know what to do. They went the other way to try and score. But immediately, Everton got the goal again. They scored on them immediately from a corner kick. I don't know what Donnarumma was saying. You didn't command your box. You got bullied. There was nobody pushing you. You just need to be strong. You're 6'6" goalkeeper, possibly one of the tallest goalkeeper in the planet. Right? You're too soft. This is the obvious weakness in Donnarumma's game. It's even worse than his passing from the back. Right? The only thing that is elite about Donnarumma is his shot stopping. He's in top two, top three best shot stopper in the world in the last 3 or 4 years. But his kicking is absolutely bang average, sometimes borderline atrocious. His management of his box for somebody of that size, if you compare Donnarumma to like a David Raya or like some other goalkeepers who are way shorter than him, it's just horrendous, right? Went for the ball, didn't get there, smashed into the net, 2-1. And I'm like, what the hell? Not too long, maybe 5 minutes later, another goal from Barry. Another goal. I thought I was going to be offside. No, it wasn't offside at all. I couldn't even celebrate. I was shocked. I'm like, have they thrown away this game? 3-1. Manchester City is that they won't just lay down and take it. You can see Manchester City fans, they were exiting the stadium after the third goal. Every team can lose belief. If you're a Manchester City fan, you should be ashamed of yourself. You talk the big game, you talk about how great, how grandeur your fan base is, how strong and united you guys are. No, we're all humans at the end of the day, right? The reason you're leaving the stadium is because you're like, what? We can't come back. But Manchester City fought back immediately. I think Ryan Cherky passed through the line immediately after the kickoff, the 3-1, through the line, to Ellen Ireland, best finisher in the world. Absolutely clinical finish. Chipped the ball, waited for the keeper to go down, and just chipped it over him. From then on was just chaos, back and forth, back and forth. Everton could have gotten the fourth goal multiple times. They kept on missing key passes, dribbling when they're supposed to pass when they're supposed to strike the ball. They just couldn't get that finishing touch. And I think somebody got pushed over the advertising board. Manchester City had a corner. Donnarumma came for the corner in the 90 something minutes, missed the ball. The ball fell to Gueye. Gueye passed Doku. The Everton defender was supposed to press, but he was scared of Doku going on the other side and making a cross across the box. Doku caught in on his right foot, take another touch to the right, and just slam it into the bottom left-hand corner. Absolutely incredible finish. And the game ended 3-3. So magnificent game. That I wasn't expecting this. This is a huge bonus in the title race, and right now is advantage Arsenal. But what Arsenal needs to be wary of is these games like this. Who is able to hold their nerve? Are you able to hold your nerve to finish the job? For an Arsenal fan out there, let's get the job finished. Thank you for having me. Stay blessed.